Is up, so I'm going to be on the channel here for you guys today, and we're doing another podcast, and we're here by the man which has been here since the birth of this channel, basically. Welcome, Liam, mate. How are you
Hello,
doing?
hello, hello. I'm great, mate. Thank you. Thanks for having me on. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you. Actually, I'm very good,
Good.
very good. Yeah, so basically, if you guys didn't know, Liam is basically the person that basically reason why I started YouTube. To be honest, I'm not here to have a sob story or anything like that, but massive thank you to you. Um,
Good, mate. It's all good. You did the work. I didn't do much.
Right, if you guys didn't know on my YouTube community page, make sure you check that as frequently as possible because I do need you guys' help with video ideas or just video suggestions as much as possible. So I asked you guys about 17 hours ago since recording this. I need your help with a podcast. Tell me unpopular football opinions, and you guys did not manage. And you guys, as usual, surprised me. A lot of you guys putting a load of suggestions. I've looked through them. I don't know if any of you've seen any of them, Liam. Have you?
Nah, I've kept it
Okay.
off the
Liam hasn't
cuff
seen
for
it.
me.
I've seen
But
most of them. Yeah, okay. We'll kick off with the first one. This one's coming in from a member on the channel who I am going to do a podcast in the future with Connor. He says Salah is criminally underrated and he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's up there with the likes of Messi and Ronaldo. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with the first part. No doubt about that. I think he is one of the, and this is from a Man United fan. I do think he's one of the best all-time players in the Premier League. I know this day and age is all about the stats and numbers and all that lot, but I just think the numbers he puts in season after season, it's can't argue with it, can you? Can't
Yeah, you
argue
can't
with it.
argue. Salah's a phenomenal player, especially considering, no offense, where he came from. Like I said, like
Yeah,
he was playing, for Roma, was doing all right at
Roma.
Roma, and then he had one blow off season at Roma basically, and then went to Liverpool and scored. I can't even remember how many
Yeah.
goals it was like, in his first season. I know it was a lot,
But like,
and
I couldn't even give you a number to be honest.
yeah, it was
A lot.
amazing. And even then,
It was
Liverpool
unreal.
fans were still complaining about how many he missed as well. Despite how many he scored as well. He is a phenomenal player. I don't know if he's up there with the
Yeah.
likes of Messi and Ronaldo though. I think it's a bit too early to say that
Yeah, I
yet.
don't. Yeah, I don't think you can put him that level. But
Yeah, but he's definitely one of the best wingers in the Premier League, I would
I
say.
think as well to just add on to it, Salah's one of those players where you don't recognise his quality until he's gone.
Yeah.
I feel like next season when like when Sergio Aguero leaves, I think that's when people will be like what an unbelievable player he was in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's like this season. I've spoke to so many Liverpool fans. Obviously, like I said, I like Liverpool fans of the channel, and I asked a certain Liverpool fan a question yesterday, like team of the season players. Who would you give a Liverpool team of the season to? They said Salah and nobody else. So Salah, despite
Yeah, I
Liverpool
think
having a
that's
poor
about right.
season, Salah's still been phenomenal for
He's
Liverpool.
top scorer in the league, isn't he? And
Yeah, he has been absolutely phenomenal,
unbelievable
and
player.
also Harry Kane has as well. But we ain't talking about Harry Kane. We're here to talk about Salah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Connor, thank you for that one. We've got another one from Connor actually, which is an interesting one. I think this might cause a bit of a stir. Like I said, I'm a bit of a neutral with this
There we
one,
go.
but the Premier League has actually improved by VAR. However, it's the people that use it make it look awful.
Well, I mean, flip a coin and then that's your decision, isn't it? But I don't know.
Yeah,
Has it got better? I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's got better. I wouldn't say it's got. I don't know. It's an interesting one because obviously, if a decision goes against your team, you're obviously never going to be happy, are you?
I
It's like
think I think about the point you made about the people who use it. I do agree with that
yeah,
a lot. Yeah, but it's the rule book as well.
true. Because I feel like
That's what.
I feel like there's no rules for it. If that makes sense, I feel like the referee just
Yeah.
makes it up on his day. Really. And
So
like
like,
I
if it
said,
goes to like, sorry, go on, you finish.
I was just talking about the season the other day. It's where I was complaining because Forest got a late penalty against Blues in the 98th minute or something that where we drew 1-1, and I was screamed
Yeah,
for VAR because it was never a penalty. But I don't know if I'd
that's
want
what it is,
VAR
isn't
in the
it?
Championship, to be honest.
I
But you,
mean, it has done a lot of good. I
yeah,
do agree. It's
yeah, it's
given.
yeah,
I feel like it's given the referees a second chance. But these referees, they're so arrogant and so.
Yeah,
What's the
I feel
word?
like most of them. I
They
think
don't
they just
like
add
going back on
drama to the game.
themselves. Yeah,
That's
I
what they
think
do.
back to the what game was it? Tottenham versus
Southampton.
Tottenham's last game. Yeah, Southampton.
Yeah.
And you look at the decision for Son's first goal, not the penalty, the one where Lucas Moura were given offside.
Mm.
I agree with that. I feel that was an offside goal because it was in the line of vision. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
No, I haven't.
it took so long for the VAR to
Yeah.
be like, right, are we giving it? Are we not?
I feel like it
But
takes a massive amount of motion out of the game as well, to be honest.
yeah, it does.
You know, because
I
they've
feel
seen this.
like
Sorry, continue.
people don't have a problem with the consistency.
Mm.
It's just the consistency of the decision. Like, fair enough, the most consistent thing that VAR has done is with the offsides and the handball. And the handball rule's changed for the better. I feel like the handball rule now is a good rule. I think it's spawn.
Yeah.
But the offside where the zoom in, like the Saka one the other day, was at home. Like, he was offside because of the size of the boot he was wearing. It was so minimal and so.
I know. Yeah, I've seen so many.
It's not
offsides
offside. Like
yeah.
the one again, Werner. I think it was Werner against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Where he was clearly
I've seen that.
onside, but he was pointing to where he wanted the ball.
Yeah.
And that was that's it's just not right. It's
That's
not
what
right at
annoys
all.
me when they give an offside
Yeah,
for like the arm or something like that, because
yeah,
it's like in my books it should be offside by a part of the body that you can score with, not your arm or something like
yeah.
that, you know, because you can't score with your arm. Yes, that's another good different content, and we got one
100%.
from I don't know how to. And I'm going to change the wording of this one because I think this is what he meant. It's coming in from Charlie. And he says Lingard has already been a better player for West Ham in this like half the season since he's been there than his whole time at Manchester United.
I can't argue with that, can you? But
Nah, he's been phenomenal.
I feel, well, yeah, I can't deny it. I'm a United fan, and I've seen him at United. Jose Mourinho's season did, what was it, 2017-18,
Yeah.
I think. Jesse Lingard over the Christmas period, he was the best player in the league for those couple of months, and it's not even a conversation. The things he was doing to defend and stuff, it was, I don't know, that Lingardinho, he had that title for a reason. he was breaking ankles left, right, and centre, but I feel with off the pitch duties and stuff, with personal life, his lack of confidence, it's affected him massively. But as United, people say, "Oh, United have missed out." United, I am no, what's the word? Disillusioned that I want to see Lingard leave United and do what he's doing, because what I'm like, I've now become like a secondary West Ham fan. Like I absolutely love seeing West Ham win. Seeing Lingard score, I don't want to see anything less, because it just puts a smile on my face. It really does.
I 100% see where you're coming from there. It's like the exact same with Dortmund with Bellingham for me at the moment. I actually am thinking about buying a Dortmund shirt. You know, not because of Bellingham that much, but just because of, as like I said, they're, I don't know. I've
one of your own, isn't it?
Bundesliga.
One of your own.
You know, it's like a.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good league, and obviously them rejecting the Super League and all that is amazing. And then, and I remember the time when Lingard was at Birmingham. You know, he was on loan to us, and he scored like 4 goals in his debut. You know, and he was phenomenal.
No doubt he's a player, man. He's unreal. He really is. There's a reason why, as soon as he came back to life, Southgate's called him up.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't take much for Southgate to call someone up, but like, you know, it's good to see. I think just as a football fan as well. Would I have him back?
Yeah, for next season.
Nah, I don't think I would. I think I just want to see him go do it now.
Yeah,
it's like,
I see where you're coming from.
It's like, I think, like, there's someone I was talking to, it's like a marriage. The marriage didn't work, so say that, for argument's sake, the husband moved on and found someone else that made him happier, made them cherish life more. He's not going to turn away now and go back to the old marriage, is he? He's going to look forward. look forward and go.
Yeah, certain managers work at certain clubs and certain players work at
Exactly.
certain clubs. I remember 2018, Lingard, he was phenomenal,
Yeah.
for England as well, the World Cup. I
Exactly.
remember that goal he scored against, what was it, Panama?
Panama, yeah.
I know
Unreal.
it's Panama, but it's still a very good goal.
Still top corner, isn't it? It's
Would you have him in the England team?
Oh, 100%.
100%, yeah.
100%.
It's very tough at the moment because it's like the England right back in the cam spot. We've got so many quality players in them positions.
I just think Lingard, with his versatility, he offers so much.
Yeah.
I think if you're in I don't want to. I think Croatia's in our group. Say it's like a tough game and it's like 1-0 England and we just need to get fresh legs on. Lingard is
the
perfect one. He's perfect for it, but yeah.
How old is Lingard? Is he 28?
28 now, yeah.
28, fair, yeah.
He hasn't got much time left, so needs to crack on with his future now.
Alright, we got another one. This one's from Abdul. Harry Wilson is good enough to be Harry Wilson from Cardiff. Harry Wilson is good enough to be a rotational player at Liverpool. So basically, like a player that can come off the bench and replace. But basically, what I'm seeing, he's basically like a substitute for Salah and Mane. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't think.
I don't know. I haven't watched much of him, to be fair, because not Harry Wilson in particular, but I feel like he seems like one of those players where it's just waiting for the penny to drop.
Yeah.
I feel like people know it might happen. I just don't think Harry Wilson himself thinks it's going to happen, so
yeah.
I don't know.
It's like I remember when he was at loan at Derby and he was phenomenal for Derby. And Bournemouth, he did alright at Bournemouth, despite Bournemouth getting relegated that season. He actually done very well.
Yeah, he scored a few free kicks, didn't he? I remember them.
And at Cardiff, we lost against Cardiff 3-2, I believe, earlier on in the season. 3-2. And he was the reason why we lost that game. His quality in the end just beat us, really. He's a good player, but I think Shaqiri still should hold that role, to be honest.
How old is Harry Wilson?
I think
he's not like young anymore, is he?
Well, he's not young. He's not old. He's like 23.
23. I thought he was.
So he's still got that. He's still got time to grow, obviously.
I feel like he needs to make that decision himself.
Yeah.
He's constantly flirted with the Championship, and if he ever got a move, it were either to the Championship or like last season Bournemouth, which are now Championship side. So it's a bit.
I think I'm trying to think of a Premier League team that I think would, have him in his team at the moment. Any Premier League? I
think it'd work well in like Southampton.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Southampton, maybe a Norwich that have just came up. He's one that's going to be, well, Norwich, no, they keep going up and down like a yo-yo club.
Ridiculous that club like
that. I think he'd work well because Southampton are kind of the club which. Like I love Southampton personally. I love the way that they build.
It's people's club, isn't it?
Yeah, they built their teams, from youth and they've got some quality players in their team like James Ward-Prowse, one of the most underrated players.
He's good, isn't it? I like Ward-Prowse, yeah.
He's like in my opinion, I'm gonna say an unpopular opinion. I think he should be in like every top 6 team, either in the first team or the bench at least.
Yeah, I think every club has got a spot for Ward-Prowse. I think there's no denying it. He does remind me of like a Michael Carrick. Like who else could go back? I won't say Xabi Alonso, but just that he's a dictator. But I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
I think if you put him along like Southampton doing their 4-4-2, he can express himself a lot more because he's got cover.
Yeah.
I think he is a def. I don't know how he's. There's certain players that just suit systems, and I feel like because Ward-Prowse, he's not rapid. He's not. He can't play for like a. I mean, like
I love how we've just gone on from the Harry Wilsons now to James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, we'll get back. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. But yeah, I think Southampton is where he's at the moment, and I think it's spot on for him.
Yeah, I think it's perfect, and I think. I
was going to say, relating to the Southampton thing, And the Harry Wilson thing. Haven't Liverpool got Minamino to go back as well?
Yeah, he's a cracking player. To be honest, funny
Yeah.
enough, we got a question about Mariano coming up soon. Actually,
I think Harry Wilson's time at Liverpool is short-lived. To be fair, I think it's not. I feel like if he were going to make it, he'd have already made it. That's what.
Yeah, he definitely can still, be good enough. Anyway, we're gonna go a bit off topic again. Where Norwich, thoughts on them? How do you reckon? Do you reckon they can? I don't know. I know it's a bit early to say it, but do you reckon they could maybe stay up?
Absolutely no chance. I think I think with I don't want to pronounce it. Is it Farker?
Yeah.
Whatever. He needs to get the mistakes out of Norwich because although I won't say they've blitzed the championship, they've done very well this year.
Yeah, I'd agree on that.
They've still got a mistake or two in them. There is still a few times where they have let a goal in that is so easy to just avoid.
I'd agree on that. I've seen Blues play against obviously all championship teams this season against all the best. They're usually on Sky or on the red button, and I think Watford are the best team in the championship in my opinion that I've seen Blues play against personally. I feel like Norwich are they've got the consistency as well.
Yeah.
So they grind out like the 1-0s, the 2-0s, or if it's versus Huddersfield, the 7-0s and the 8-0s.
Oh, bless them, Huddersfield.
They do
not so much.
I guess it's
not big terriers, are they?
Yeah, I guess it's a bit too early to say, that obviously.
Yeah, there's always a shocker, isn't there? There's always a shock team that comes up. Maybe Norwich they might hover around that 15th, 16th position, but
because they signed last year. I remember when they signed Fartman, and I was like, "Geez, they're going places." They finished bottom.
Yeah, I think they need to
make some transfers.
Invest well. They shouldn't do what the who was it that? There were a team that came up and they bought so many players that went down, and then they went down that year.
Fulham?
And it was just. I don't think it was Fulham. Can't remember it.
I know Fulham spent like 100 million when they got promoted. Who else? I can't.
But yeah, it might no actually. I think it's Newcastle this year. Like they've been down at the bottom because they bought players like Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis.
Yeah.
Players like that. They got relegated, and it's hard to bring relegated players into a side to stay up.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Agree
like if you wanna.
That's a good point.
I feel like champions the best. Like, that's spot on your mentality. I think teams that get promoted, they need to look overseas.
Yeah.
They need to look at mid-table in Bundesliga. I don't even know. Like even like drift off to your native leagues, like going to like Scotland, see if there's any like Celtic, Rangers players that you can snap up. Like I feel like going for relegated sides are just. I feel like it's sort of a digging your own grave with that.
Anyway, speaking of Newcastle, we have a Newcastle subscriber, Mackenzie's just another one, who's talking about St. Maximin as our next unpopular opinion. St. Maximin gets into any Prem team other than Manchester City.
Ooh.
I don't know about the starting 11, but however, I do really rate St. Maximin.
Yeah, I think he's quality.
I'm debating that now because I'm thinking about Liverpool because Mane hasn't had a good season.
Yeah, but I don't think you can
take out.
Mane is one of them. Yeah, you can't drop Mane. I feel like that's just.
Chelsea? Would you get in Chelsea?
I mean, if you're half decent attacker, you get a shot at Chelsea.
I got it.
I mean, I agree. I agree to an extent. I think Maxwell gets into every squad.
Yeah, I don't know about first team.
I don't think he'll get in first team.
I can't see him replacing Mane. Man United.
He'll get in United. We don't have a right wing field. Come along. We'll take you.
How much do you reckon he's worth actually? Because I know Newcastle only didn't they pay like 17 million for him?
I think he was a bargain. Yeah.
He's got to be
How
worth
much would he go for?
40, 60 million, surely.
Yeah, I'd agree. 40 to 50 million-ish, maybe.
But then again, if Newcastle got relegated, they'd be selling him for peanuts.
Oh, we're going for 20s.
Yeah.
Bellingham,
get your Bellingham money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a B-Tech Bella anyway. But
I agree. I'd say he gets into every squad, but I wouldn't say every
Yeah.
9/11.
Yeah, I'd agree on that. Right, we'll move on to the next one. This one's from Liam Talks Football. Another Liam.
You got Liam. We all like Liams.
Thomas Partey, you obviously know Thomas Partey, he's the Arsenal,
Yeah.
is world class.
No.
He's world class for Ghana.
He's a good player. I wouldn't say world class.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare it to world class.
World class gets thrown our way too easily these days.
Is he even playing?
I think he's
for
had
Arsenal at the moment?
more injuries than passes completion. I think. But,
yeah, I swear he's
he's a
injured
good
every
player.
5 seconds.
He's a good player.
He's a good player, no debate about that. Like I said, just because we ain't saying he's world class doesn't mean he's a good player. He's definitely a good player. He's proved it for a reason.
I won't say he's world
Atletico
class.
Madrid and anything you want to add to that, or should we just quickly move on?
Yeah, I think there's not really conversation for that. I think he's a good player. He's not world class.
Yeah, it's unpopular opinions for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. Cameron has put something here, which he's put like he's a big Man City fan, and he's just put this ain't even. He's saying this ridiculous. I know he doesn't mean it, but fact: Foden's the best player ever.
Oh yeah, 100% agree.
yeah, Foden. Over Cruyff
100%.
and
What a player. 100%.
Nah, on a serious note, Foden is class.
He's gonna be up there, isn't when he? A few years time, he's gonna be tearing it.
Does he get over Ivan Sanchez at the moment though, or? Yeah, he's a good.
No, I didn't. Yeah, he's class.
Right, now this is a bit of an interesting one because I don't agree with this one. However, it's a topic we'll literally talk about like at the start of this. This one's from Middlesbrough fan Malloy. Reece James, Chelsea right back, should start for England.
I agree. I think he's best English right back.
There's a lot of good English right backs. Is Wan-Bissaka changed nationality yet or not?
I don't know. I think he's gonna change to Congo.
I know there was rumor about it. Some people told me he already changed. I don't know because, like I said,
I think he's in like the procedure of it because I mean, I love Wan-Bissaka, but there's some games where I'm just like, I wish it was someone else.
Yeah, I can't remember what I watched it. I watched the Spurs game, and I can't remember who it was now. Who was completely open on the right hand side? Was it Son?
What? Yeah, for Son's goal. Yeah.
Yeah, he was standing in no man's land. Yeah. He could have took all day to take that shot because there was nobody around.
If you could, I don't know. It's like for Max Aarons, he's been linked to United, but I think he's on his way to Everton anyway. But if we got Max Aarons, I would absolutely. It's not just as simple as a backup. I think Max Aarons could push him all the way.
Yeah.
Like Alex Tellers this season, he came in and everyone like, look, we got a new left back.
Yeah.
Then Roberto Carlos came through, and
Yeah, I know he's been phenomenal this
what
season.
a player,
Sure.
unbelievable.
Really has. I'd have him in the
This is an unpopular opinion. Luke Shaw's Man United's Player of the Year. That's what I'll say.
I've spoke to many Manchester United fans, and they've said exactly what you've said.
Luke Shaw's been 8 out of 10 every single game.
I remember Reece,
ridiculous player.
Who's a Manchester United fan, he says Luke Shaw's their player of the season. I can't remember who else he said was joint with him, but I think Harry Maguire's had a good season, hasn't he? Well, in okay season.
I think since first few months of the season were just, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I think since Christmas, he's been hard. He's been good.
Yeah, I think
I don't get too excited. He's been good.
I don't think he's £80 million worthy, but
he's not 50 million.
I
think he just I think next, if we sign a centre back in the summer, I think we'll learn a lot more from Harry Maguire. I feel like Lindelof it's like a lorry and a bus at the back. It just doesn't work. I think that's just the best way to put it.
Okay, we got a next one that you will like this. From the same guy, the Middlesbrough fan Malloy. Manchester United are always considered the best team and the best club in England.
I mean, well, I need to take my Man United head off, don't I?
They're a massive club, Man United. Like in the
I
past.
think what you can't take away is the story of Man United.
Yeah, obviously.
I think that's what makes us so different. Like, I've always said it. United and Liverpool have got similar pathways to the top,
Yeah.
but I think United's goes way back. Like 1958, like the Munich disaster. 1968, Matt Busby lifts the European Cup. It all just leads up to greatness. I think.
It's like I don't know how true this is, but Sir Alex Ferguson's dad, he had to. I thought that was a spider. Oh, yeah, that scared the crap out of me. Sir Alex Ferguson's dad, in the war, I believe he had to evacuate to Birmingham, I believe. So he kind of became a bit frequent with Birmingham, the football club, obviously. And he used to take, obviously, Sir Alex down there quite frequently. And I know Sir Alex has always spoken well of Birmingham. I don't know how true that is, obviously, like Sir Alex going down when he was younger.
I've not got a clue.
Birmingham and all that. I think he was an Aberdeen fan, wasn't he, when he was younger?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we're a fan, but he did something with Aberdeen. I think won the title or something, and then
I swear he won the European Cup, or am I getting mad?
I don't know. I can't remember. He did something incredible with Aberdeen.
Because I know
when he came. I don't know if you know this, but Alex Ferguson. Some fans wanted Alex Ferguson out of United at his early stage.
How mad is that?
Exactly. It didn't. It was so underwhelming.
For me, Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger are two of the best ever in the Premier League, in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah, they've both been phenomenal. I think Sir Alex tops it for me. What is he the only manager to win the treble, or?
Yeah, United are the only team in history to win the treble. The big treble. None of this just in Community Shield, League Cup, FA Cup.
Yeah,
the Champions League,
apart from
Premier League, and FA Cup.
I remember because he suggested Alex McLeish for the Blues job, which he was completely correct. Alex McLeish probably won one of the most famous things in Birmingham's history. To be honest with you, the Carling Cup, which it's a bit embarrassing saying that, but it isn't, because it's a bit like it was an underdog story.
Yeah, it's those games are the ones you remember.
Yeah, like
the ones where
Arsenal,
the best time. The best time to critique is when you're on top.
Yeah.
And the fact that Birmingham weren't on top and you managed to.
Yeah.
Let's be real. You should never. Well, before the game, no one had thought Blues would have won that game, and you went on and. It's just
no person outside.
They're the days you remember. Exactly.
We got relegated that season, I remember, because like I said, we suffered from fitness as well. Like fatigue, that kind of sent us down. But it was worth it to win a trophy and send us down, because we'd probably 100%. Gone down the next year. To have a story where one of the best teams in the Premier League. Funny enough, we actually stopped Arsenal winning the Premier League that season, I think, in a 2-2 draw, where one of our players made like an horrendous tackle on somebody. I can't remember who made the horrendous tackle on, but yeah.
What year was it?
2011, the Carling Cup victory. It might have been the season before, actually, because we finished 9th in our first season in the Premier League. It seems like most teams do that at the moment. Sheffield United came up, had a high finish, relegated. Wolverhampton, the first season in the Premier League, went high. And they're kind of finishing on a bit of a low, didn't they?
Yeah.
So you're going...
Wait, go on. I don't even know what we're going to say then.
Yeah. It's brilliant, to be fair. Alex McLeish, so Alex Ferguson, is a great manager,
Yeah.
And it's a manager that's perfect Man United. That's what all Blues fans want, is a manager that's coming to Blues that loves the club and just will, make the team do everything for it.
Yeah.
That's what Bowyer's done. Bowyer's done an incredible job at Blues.
That's the minimum you just ask for, isn't it, really?
Yeah, you just want players like Bowyer. Quite from Bowyer, he said it perfectly. I know I'm comparing Bowyer to Sir Alex Ferguson, but Lebo's hit perfectly. All he wants is the players to walk off the pitch and feel like they've done everything they can.
Yeah.
That's all he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man United. Okay, anyway, that's the popular football opinion. Man United considered the best club in England. In the history for me, yes. In terms of now, in terms of the best team.
What does that mean though? Like
True.
big as in like what? Like big? I don't know. Big as in like we've got the most fans in the whole of the world, so we are the biggest club.
Yeah,
we've got the most trophy. Well, have we? No, I think Liverpool's got that now.
Because he's put Man United are always considered the best team in England.
Well, we're not the best team.
I think in terms of a history, you know, like, actually, that's a good talking point. This is. Like I said, you had Vidic, Rio.
I think if he says the best team, like the 1999 treble side, that is what people technically is the best team ever. Yeah. The treble. Then you just think the best team currently, is it the best? I think we're the best, like the biggest club. Are we the best club? Absolutely not.
I always talk to my dad about this, and he says it's hard to tell you because they're all different eras, aren't they? You know, you're coming up against different players, and if you let's say,
I think that's what makes this argument about the best managers
difficult.
And going back to Ferguson, he was on top throughout generations. He went from people like Pallister and Bruce to Vidic and Rio to Johnny Evans and John O'Shea. He's done it with every type of player, like Beckham to Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy to Rooney. It's just
Kuszak to De Gea.
Unreal, that, isn't it? Tom Kuszak. Sorry, you don't. I don't know if you want to wear it, but what a terrible goalkeeper he was for United.
He was.
What a stinker.
He's played. I don't know if you know, but he obviously played for Birmingham.
Yeah, I think he went from us to you, didn't
he? Yeah, he actually wasn't that bad for us, to be honest. So we technically had a title-winning goalkeeper in our side, but
we had Ben Foster and Thomas Kuszak or whatever. I don't even know what Kuszak.
Yeah, we've been blessed with goalkeepers. To be honest, like I said, in the past we've had David Seaman, Tony Coton, Joe Hart, Ben Foster. I didn't say Eddie.
You've gone through your keepers.
We've had some fantastic keepers. Lee Camp looks like a homeland man we just dragged off the street into our goal.
Like, wasn't he like really small as well?
Yeah.
I think I had this image of where he was really small in the net. I think he was Lee Camp.
The sad thing is about Lee Camp, he done actually very well for Blues considering what everyone's saying he was.
Yeah. I think everyone has them players.
You know, he's a lead. Like Shaken Doy. Oh, do you know Shaken Doy is? Oh my. It's six. It's like big 6'5" guy that strangled John Terry.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Right. Okay. Now this is the one which, you're gonna say no to this immediately. I say no. I'm saying no to it in my head. But this is from a Liverpool fan. Ollie. Nat Phillips, the
absolutely
should be in the Euros team.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Oh no, come on.
I don't hardly do,
We want to be going for the Euro Cup, not group stage contenders. Like, nah, not a chance.
Or what was it? The under-21s that got knocked out.
I mean, if every single English centre back in the Premier League got injured, fair enough. Come along, but
every single English centre back in.
Yeah, there's going to be English centre backs that you're going to be fuming that haven't gone. Nat Phillips ain't one of them.
However, he's not done too bad to replace, some of the Liverpool centre backs. Even though Liverpool, we know.
Yeah, I think he has done well, but I think as soon as Van Dijk, Gomez all come back, he'll be forgotten about.
Yeah, we got Ben
not
Davies.
but...
Is he even played for Liverpool?
I don't think so. No.
What's the point of buying him?
I felt sorry for Ben Davies, right? Yeah. I actually wanted him at United for a backup centre back. I really liked him at Preston.
I agree. He's a brilliant.
I thought he was quality.
Yeah, but
I thought he'd go straight into I think he's better than Kabak.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd
I
agree on
don't
that.
rate Kabak.
I know many people. That's our unpopular opinion right now. Ben Davies was sick for Preston, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I think he hasn't been given a chance.
I think you can look at it now. Preston were like 5 points off playoffs. I think I read a stat. I read not a stat. I read a fact the other day. Preston 5 points off playoffs when they had Ben Davies. When Ben Davies was sold to now, Preston are in like 17th, 18th.
I think you appreciate centre backs more in Championship
Yeah.
because I think it's more physically demanding than Premier League.
It's like we've got a nickname for Mark Roberts, our centre back, David Beckham. We call him because for a 6'4" bloke, he can whip in across like David Beckham. It's absolutely mental, and I'm not even exaggerating. He is mental at doing that. All right. Anyway, to answer your question, no. That film should not be.
Don't think so. Sorry, Liverpool fans, but
This one, I don't get it. My dad says this. My dad says these guys wouldn't survive in the Championship. Malloy and numbers fans added, should Celtic and Rangers be added to the Premier League?
nah, they'd go down straight away.
I'd agree. Celtic, look, they lost to St Mirren, didn't they?
I think what this proposal of having them in the Premier League, not a chance.
Yeah,
Not a chance. I think it'd be interesting. I put it on the Twitter ones that I'd be interested to see a British FA Cup.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be quite cool.
Like maybe like Scottish, Irish. I don't even know if there's a Welsh league.
Yeah,
Well, no, obviously not. There's Swansea and Cardiff and stuff, isn't there?
There is actually a Welsh league, but it's not like a professional. It's
They're just too. Yeah. It'd be good to see them in the FA Cup. So imagine that, like Celtic lifting the FA Cup. That'd just be alright. But
I don't, honestly they got players in their teams which could do a job in the Premier League, but I think Celtic and Rangers would fall straight into the Championship in my eyes.
I think they'd be straight in there. Yeah, definitely.
Right, okay, we got another good one. It comes from I don't even know because he doesn't have a name. He just has a bracket, not a bracket, a dash. This is a bit of an interesting one because I don't understand. This ain't even an unpopular opinion. Mimiano is good.
Yeah, I think he's a good player.
Yeah, I think he's a good player.
He's alright, yeah.
You know, considering where he's come from in Salzburg, and like I said, my dad always says this, you know, he says, why are Liverpool buying players from Austria? You know, and
I think he's good.
He's done alright. He's shown moments where he can cope in the Premier League. I don't even know if he's playing for Southampton anymore. But
I think he's just come back from an injury, I think. I think he's coming back to the bench. Yeah, I think he's a good player.
Speaking of Sam, the most pointless signing in Blues history, Jan Valery. He's not even being played. Why are we having him? He's made 2 appearances.
That's all you need. What a player.
Surely I wouldn't have him over Maxime Collin, personally. I think Maxime Collin's class for those. And, yeah, Mimiano's a good player.
Yeah, decent.
Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Right, okay. Mount is better than Foden.
Completely different players, I think.
It's very hard because Mount, I think Mount's actually quite a good player, to be honest. You know, he's done phenomenal.
I think I'd rather have Mason Mount in my team than Foden.
Yeah,
I think Man City is perfect for Foden.
Yeah,
he can just play football. Like that's. Would you see Foden tracking back like 50 like 100 meters back to win a 50-50 challenge? I don't know.
yeah.
But I think the work that Mason Mount does is. I mean, I take both of them obviously, but I think Mason Mount's his work is the graft he puts in midfield. I think he's proved a lot of people wrong this year. It's
the way I always look at it. Which one would I want in the Blues team the most at the moment? And none of them would get over Ivan Sunic at the moment. But on a serious note, it's a tough one because, like I said, they are 2 different type of playmakers.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I think Mount is a lot more of a tracker back, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I don't think Mount's under the category of a playmaker.
Yeah.
I think he is a box to box. I think his defensive work is very underrated.
However, I think, I don't know, like the problem is Man City fans are very cautious about the word Foden. You type Foden into anything.
Oh yeah, he's God's gift to them. Yeah, he's the best thing since sliced bread to Man City fans.
Yeah, you know, like you type in Foden in your search bar, you get a load of calls from Manchester.
Start getting loads of knocks on door.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Why are you typing my boy in? Yeah, it's quite funny actually because yeah, it's true though, isn't it? Every time I see Foden, you just see all Man City fans in the comments just going, "Don't talk about my boy like this. Foden's the best ever player. So is this."
Greatest player to ever touch a football, a blade of grass.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they are just fantastic players. I don't think one's better than the other. I think
it's tough.
Yeah,
It
is an opinion-based decision.
I'm getting a call from London. I think that's Daniel Levy calling me up for the Spurs job.
I bloody won't take that.
I don't think anybody would take that.
They won't take it.
You're the 4th million person we've called. Will you take the Spurs job? No.
We've even asked Lkane to manage.
He's been carrying Tottenham forever.
Literally,
yeah. Right, let's move on to the next one. Right, this one from Adam, Modular channel. Riyad Mahrez is in top 5 wingers in the Premier League. Okay, now this one I can actually take a while to debate because Salah's over him.
Well, Salah, Mane, Son, Sterling, I don't know. Well, Rashford is in there. And is there another one better than him?
Sterling, I have very mixed feelings with Sterling.
So we can say Salah, Mane, Son, Rashford. Is there another one?
I think there's an argument to have in there.
Would you say Foden's a winger?
No. He can play there, but I wouldn't class him. I wouldn't even say he's better than Mahrez, to be honest. Because Mahrez is phenomenal.
Would you say Bernardo Silva?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva's another one. Chelsea don't... Who the fuck are Chelsea have at wingers? Apologies for my language.
Oh, they've got like Pulisic and like Mason Mount. Well, Mason Mount not really, but... Play Werner on wing. I won't choose him.
Yeah.
What do you think lower down?
I'm just trying to think of the big six. Arsenal.
Absolutely not.
Arsenal.
I think he's debatable to be in it. I think I like Mahrez.
I like Mahrez as well.
He's definitely top 7, 8 wingers.
Nicolas Pepe or Pulisic?
Neither. I'd probably say Pulisic. I like Pulisic a lot.
Yeah. Didn't Arsenal pay like 72 million for Pepe?
Too much.
Yeah, you made a good point there, Adam. I would. Yeah, you know what, Adam. I'm gonna agree on that. I think Mahrez is in there.
Yeah, I think
I'm
reluctantly agree. Just because I haven't had time to think about it.
Yeah, I can't think of any other Premier League wingers. I'm serious. I'm going on Sophie.
Yeah, this is one for a thought. This. Rafinha from Leeds. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's been great, to be honest. I would say he's been absolutely great for Leeds. Right, left wing. All right.
Wilfred Zaha. Would you say he's better? Maybe not. St. Maximan, is he better than Mahrez?
Ziyech?
I won't say. I'd rather Mahrez than Ziyech.
Yeah. Oh no! I thought of somebody. No, I ain't. Nah, I ain't saying him. Squealish.
Who? Sorry.
Squealish.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Grealish. Yeah, no chance is Mahrez top 5. Not a chance.
Nah, Mahrez, get him in there now. I mean,
he's top 7, 8, I think. But
is Everton playing James Rodriguez on the right?
Are they even playing him? I don't know. I haven't watched Everton in a while.
I'm literally looking through the Premier League right now. Gareth Bale? Nah.
Absolutely not.
Harvey Barnes.
What a player. I'll be back.
Would St. Maximin get an argument to get in there? I don't think he gets him with Mahrez, but I think there's...
Yeah, I think it is all... Is it? Is it an unpopular opinion, maybe? He's up there, though. He is up
We're
there.
creating our own unpopular opinions here.
I know.
Yeah, I'd agree with Mahrez. I'd agree with Mahrez. Oh, okay, this next unpopular opinion. Oh my days. How can you even think this? Oh my, we better get out. We better start. I already know what this guy's going to comment after when he sees it, even though he probably won't. But he's a Manchester United fan, so you might be able to reason with him.
I like him already.
Unpopular opinion: Mbappe is overrated and overhyped.
Yeah, I no longer like that guy. Nah, he's not a chance.
To a legend, by the way, that was.
Not overrated or overhyped. That man is unbelievable.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. How old is he? Like 20?
21, 22.
Yeah.
He's the world beater at that age, and would you say single-handedly got them through against Bayern?
I don't know if I'd say single-handedly, but I think I would say he's probably one of the main reasons.
He was unreal.
Because Neymar was also good that night as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think...
Did Marquinhos score as well?
I think, if anything, this might be giving it another input. I think he's underrated.
For his age, yes.
Exactly.
It's an opinion at the end of the day. There is no specific answer, to it. But I personally don't think he is overrated and overhyped.
Even going back to the World Cup, the work he did in that World Cup was unreal within itself, and he were even younger then.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
I'll throw an unpopular opinion mid-video. I think I've thrown about 50 at this point, but if PSG win the Champions League, I think Mbappe will win Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's anyone else who could. Messi and Ronaldo, I think they're just...
we got Harley Dean in there. Let's not forget that in the list.
Did you know something came out? Apparently Bruno Fernandes is third on the Ballon d'Or list at the moment.
He's been phenomenal for Man United. I'm sick of people taking the mick out of Bruno Fernandes, to be honest, because...
Yeah, I'll start swinging at anyone, mate.
Yeah,
don't talk about that. You can't see, but I am sat in a Bruno Fernandes t-shirt right now.
People are literally just... I don't even get it, because it doesn't make any sense to me why people, call Bruno Fernandes like this and overrated and all that. Just look at what he's done to Manchester United. Just
literally,
he has been phenomenal. He's one of the best playmakers in the Premier League, I personally think. And I don't think there's any debate about that in my eyes, because he is. I'm not just saying that.
There's something weird that came out, right? That people, going back to what I said, Luke Shaw's United's Player of the Year, but people think Bruno's going to win the Player of the Year in the Prem. Huh? What?
Yeah. I see where you come from.
Don't make sense, but...
Yeah, it's just a bit odd, isn't it? To be honest.
I think people just like to hate because...
They just hate
it might be like the thing again about the arrogance of United fans and things, but I think it is solely because he's plays for United.
Yeah, there's not many people usually like Man United, to be honest.
Exactly.
I think, like I said, Bruno Fernandes is quality. If you just look at where Man United were before without Bruno Fernandes, I
love him. He's unreal. He's the best thing that's happened in years.
Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion, gets in any team. I'm literally right now, I don't think any team he doesn't
Every team in the world.
Yeah, every team.
Not just any team.
Well, maybe the Birmingham. No, of course. Yeah, I'd kill. No, I'd throw a striker at Blues because we can't fucking finish. We're not very Bruno would probably still finish. For us.
I'd love to see him just. It's them first few months of Bruno for me. The ones where the Premier League didn't know what a player he won, he was tearing everyone apart. Now everyone just man-marks
It's
him.
weird because I remember I said when Bruno Fernandes came into a lot of Man United fans, I was like, it would take him some time to adapt to the league, and then on his first game,
I didn't have a clue what were going on, mate. Well, I loved him at Sporting. I think, well, I didn't love him. Can't really say. I watched him week in, week out. I just saw the numbers he were doing in Sporting. I was like, how is that? Bearing in mind, Fernandes at Sporting Lisbon played as a secondary CDM. He played in the number 8 position. At United, he's playing in a number 10, which is even further up, and he's just doing just as well.
How much did you pay for him?
I think he was like 48 million.
That's a
yeah, and then it's like raising to 70 something with add-ons and stuff.
That's mad.
But it's like if United win the Champions League and like.
Yeah, I think people. I remember going to Man United. Blues rejected Victor Lindelof at one point on a trial.
Good, good. Well done.
Yes, I think a major came out and said he wasn't good enough. I mean,
yeah,
you might not be wrong. That was
I'm standing with him.
I'm
standing with that plan.
What is wrong with Chelsea's future? They rejected Salah, De Bruyne, and Mbappe, and Neil Etheridge. What is wrong with them? They did reject Neil Etheridge. Well, they didn't reject. He was on trial for them for a bit, and then he left and he went to Fulham. I don't know.
The thing is, right? There's gonna be. I feel there's gonna be even more players. Like imagining like 3-4 seasons time, we're seeing like Charlie Mousonder's the best player in the world.
He's one of the best players in FIFA. He's 5 stars, amazing.
I always thought he was gonna have a right future.
Yeah. It's a shame of Chelsea's youngsters.
They've just got too many.
It's like Lucas Piazon. I've always rated him, and now he's gone to
Braga.
He
was so good.
He's gone to Braga, and he's doing so well there.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's
like that Dutch guy, Marco van Ginkel.
Yeah.
He was good, him, and then he's just gone.
Don't
you think he made an appearance?
Does he still play for Chelsea?
Probably.
I'm gonna do a quick Google.
I think he's at PSV at the moment, or somewhere.
Yeah, he's at PSV at the moment, and he is on loan at PSV. Great. He's made 2 appearances for Chelsea, apparently.
Oh, he'll treasure them.
Well, 2 appearances, boy. He's going to do. He's 28.
28. He's on loan still.
I think he was 25 or 24.
And people say Lingard's the next upcoming thing.
Oh my man! Give Van Hinkel a 10-year contract. Right. This is mad.
28 and still getting loaned.
Anyway, we've gone.
Class.
Okay, we're going
Waffled a bit again.
This one's from Connor. Again.
Big up, Connor.
I don't know if you like this next one. Well, I think you will, but I think you won't. Man City will never be one of the best teams in the world because they spent over $1 billion on their squad in 8 years.
I mean, that's the reason why they will be, really, isn't it?
Yeah. He's a Liverpool fan.
I don't know. I think it doesn't do them any favours when they're spending.
Yeah.
What were it? 200 million on wing backs in the same summer.
I do like to say that money doesn't mean everything in football in terms of getting the better players, because
I mean, it helps when Pep Guardiola is your manager.
Yeah. Because
literally the man can turn
I'm gonna relate this to
Fellaini into prime Yaya Toure.
I'm gonna relate this to Blues and Birmingham paid 6.5 million for Jota. The prick, and we've now got Ivan Sanchez for free, and Bell I think we got him for free. They are 2 times better than Jota was for Blues. So in my opinion, money doesn't mean everything. Like I said, you got Cavani on a free, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's doing all right for you, isn't he?
We did better than anyone else we've had at the moment, but
true. He's leaving next
season. It's going to be sad to see him leave, yeah. It's going to be sad. I think if he ever witnessed the Stretford end, just shouting and screaming, chanting, I think it might just push him on for a year. But
Screaming
it's a shame
the
that
Glazers out.
yeah, it's a shame Cavani will never see the crowd. I think that's what the saddest thing is right now.
I'm one of the most exact. I was like, I'd love these Blues players to see the crowd right now because
I feel sorry for these players that have just come to the Premier League and they're just not witnessing the Premier League.
We're getting closer.
Like
though.
James Rodriguez.
Getting fans in, I guess.
Oh, 100%.
You know, I can't wait.
I think Everton are some of the loudest fans. Like, the stadium is mental. And if James Rodriguez, say, just took it in, it might lift him 5-10% in a game.
Yeah. I think that's like any players, to be fair, because there's no home or away advantage, really. If anything else, the team that are playing the away has the advantage because they've got nothing to lose going there. You don't expect to get anything, but when you're at home, you know, you expect to get something. There's no one there to motivate you.
Yeah.
I guess that was the thing with Cranker at Blues. I guess that's an argument why it didn't work. Cranker's not a motivator. He's the most depressing bloke I've ever seen. Well, you know, first of all,
Mourinho vibes.
Shrugging his shoulders every 5 seconds while saying, it wasn't my fault, it was all the players. I told the players to do this, the players should have done that. I was like, you can't play tiki-taka football with Harley Dean and Mark Roberts. You know, let's get that right. You know, try and tell me one-touch passing.
I were optimistic for Blues with Karanka. I thought what he did with Middlesbrough was really good, but...
Yeah.
You know,
it's like, we're doing very well.
Sometimes you need a bit more than... It's mad, isn't it, this day and age in football? You do need more than experience now.
Yeah. It's quite funny, actually, because I saw a tweet the other day. It's like, every time Blues are threatened with relegation, they turn into 2008 and 2009 Barcelona.
It's like Ollie when he's about to lose his job.
Yeah.
I get so... When there's speculation about Ollie losing his job, I'm there clapping my hands saying I can't wait for the next game. He was about to lose his job, and then he goes to play PSG, absolutely wipes the floor with them at their stadium. Like, he makes them look bang average. About to lose his job again, Pochettino's supposed to come in, goes to Everton, absolutely smashes them. Like,
I've got a good question.
Excites me.
What manager do you think in the Premier League this season or in the Championship or anything like that, what do you think was unfairly sacked? I've got one name that's instantly coming to my head.
Wait, repeat that again, sorry. Who was unfairly sacked this season?
Yeah. Bilic,
in the Prem? Yeah, Bilic, mate.
You know, because
just drew against... What a number. Draw against Man City and then get sacked the day after. Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, you got a point against probably the best team in England at the moment. Only a point. I think
the worst sacking was Tuchel from PSG.
Oh yeah.
On Christmas Eve. Cheers. Get sacked on Christmas Eve.
But do you know what? Have you heard the story about how Karanka got sacked? You're gonna love this, right? It was our CEO's birthday party. So they all got invited over to the camp for a birthday, like you know, dinner and our CEO was preparing a speech for Karanka, and Karanka got pulled out of the dinner. Basically, said, "You've been sacked. Go home." So he's in the middle of eating his food in the middle of a birthday party. He's basically being told, "No, you gotta go. We've got Lee Bowyer at the helm."
Lee Bowyer's just at door knocking. Can I come in yet?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Fantastic.
I like that.
Okay, we got two more, and then we can probably just talk about whatever. This one's from this guy. He's ex-girlfriend, you know, and very good friend now. I speak to him all the time now. He just put "football is crap" smiley face.
Unbelievable. No, I tell you what, that is criminal.
Murder, I say.
If I could, I'd give you 20 years in jail.
Right, final one. This one I don't agree with. It isn't from the same guy that said Mbappe is overrated, by the way. This is another one from Connor, who said Haaland is overrated.
Is there no such thing as good players in football? What next? Messi was a lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's just.
I think that's I think our reaction now. I think Haaland is amazing. Wait, it was Connor again? I think you're just trying to. What's the word? Stir.
Yeah, he's stirring for something, I think.
Yeah. Would you who do you reckon Haaland would go to if Dortmund
I
got
think
him?
I think Chelsea suit him to a T.
I want to say Man City, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he's how City play. I think he'd get frustrated.
Hmm.
I think he'd like just get the ball to me, like stop,
Yeah.
like mind my French, pissing about on edge of box. Just get it in the box. And it's same with United. I think if you came to United, it'd just be a spectator. Because our number 9 is getting nothing.
I reckon if I
In
went to
terms of a football sense, we've got strikers playing as wingers. So what's the actual striker gonna get?
I can't say it now. I was like, Dortmund gives anyway. I reckon I could go into the Dortmund training camp and they'll probably start me in the Bundesliga. I give all
I don't know.
teams a chance. They're
I
all
think
good.
Dortmund's a club where they're just a business. Well, not a business. I feel like you can't say that anymore in football.
Yeah.
I think they're a
Because,
club that likes to make and sell.
yeah, but in a good way.
They're a smart club. They're such
Yeah.
a smart football club.
A bit like
They'll,
Ajax. Well, I don't say Ajax is so much now, but well,
I
obviously
think
De
Ajax
Jong
do it
is elite.
like internally.
Yeah, because
Like, I think Dortmund buy players for like 10 mil and sell them for 30, 40, 50 mil.
But then again, they're
Like, they're
doing well
so
at the moment,
smart.
Ajax, aren't they, to keep their players, you know, like Neres and Gravenberg and
Yeah, I think
Onana.
what they've done the past few seasons is credit to like what's it, Van der Sar and stuff. I think what they've done is they've sold on like, for example, Van der Beek, and they've brought in David Klaassen.
Mm.
People think, oh, what's that for? Why? You've sold in a talent like Van. Well, a Man United fan talking about Van der Beek coming out. But yeah, they've got rid of him and brought him someone who can hold that position while someone like a Gravenberch can grow into.
He's done quite well, Gravenberg.
Yeah,
Not
like
Gravenberg, sorry, Klaassen.
it's like what Delict when they sold him. I know Daley Blind were there, but he's now captain. They've given him the captain armband and letting Hershers beside him grow into what Delict were at that point, and when he's grown into that, Hershers will move on, and it just it's like a conveyor belt. It just keeps going and going. It's
It's kind
so
of
good what
sad,
they do.
really, at the same time, because Ajax are a club which, in my opinion, you know, like they got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, you know, and you
I think
know,
what's good about Ajax, they know what they are.
yeah,
Like they know that they can't attract these unbelievable players.
and like,
The demand to play in Eredivisie is not there.
yeah.
So it's
I remember
one of
when
them where you just
Birmingham had a punt at a few Dortmund youth kids. We picked the wrong ones. We signed some goalkeeper. I can't even pronounce his name, but he's some goalkeeper from Congo, wasn't that? He was dreadful. You know, it's like Dortmund dealing us the bad hands here, and then we obviously
they knew, didn't they?
and then we obviously produce, you know.
Hey, have this one, have this. He's good, I promise. He's good.
Yeah, you know. And then we produced some good youngsters over recent years, to be honest, as well. You know, in Birmingham, we produced obviously Bellingham, Redmond, Gray. What I want to say Butland, but at the moment, you know, but Butland, you know, a few years back was very good. You know, he was linked with £40 million moves to fucking Chelsea. You know.
Yeah, I remember that. When Stoke were up from now. What are they doing now? They're like nearly relegated yet.
Nah, they're sitting about 9th now in the league table.
Unlucky.
So that's all the unpopular opinions, really. Do I have any unpopular opinions?
What's your most unpopular opinion? Don't tell you mine before we go. Well, before you have a bit of time to think.
Yeah, go on.
I think this season Manchester United were a better side last season than they are this season.
Better side last season.
Yep.
Think you've been lucky this season?
I'd 100%. I think what we've done this year is such a false image. I think we've benefited from no fans
Okay, I've got one.
hugely.
I've got one. Which it's this one I know is gonna be an interesting one. Arsenal's Invincible team, if they were in, let's say they were in the Premier League now, they wouldn't stay invincible.
Well, yeah, because they're like 50 years old.
No, I mean like at their prime. You know, like let's say if we put these players in their prime, you know, like Henry in his prime and Vieira and Bergkamp, and even though in my opinion, you know, Bergkamp is phenomenal. My dad reckons Bergkamp's
he's so good.
to play in the Premier League.
I like Bergkamp.
You know, but I don't know. I just think there's so many upsets these days.
Well, yeah, I think the fact that how many games they drew that year as well.
Yeah.
No one wants to talk about that. Like last season. What? Pardon?
They drew 16, didn't they?
I couldn't tell you how many. I just know it's a lot.
Yeah.
But I remember that Invincible side dropped more points than Liverpool did last season.
It's an interesting.
I mean, yeah, not losing a game in a season so is literally invincible, but I think it is a bit.
It's mad, isn't it? You know, the pressure that Liverpool look like they were going to go and beat, and then they get thumped by Watford.
Ismaila Sarr, what a player.
You know,
Maybe
only
his name
big
off of that
teams
Liverpool
lose
game.
3-0 to Watford. You know, Birmingham, Liverpool.
I think if Watford don't go up this season, I think they're already like almost up, aren't they?
Yeah, they I think they only need to win one more game or draw. I think Bournemouth ain't catching.
I think Watford were unfortunate to go down last season. Well, they were terrible.
They were
last
stupid.
Season, but, yeah,
Sacking
they were
Pearson.
terrible. But I don't think it's a surprise to see him up.
They would have stayed if they kept Pearson, in my opinion. And then they
Can't
appointed
remember who they
Hayden
had.
Mullins for the last game. Hayden Mullins, the man that couldn't even play in the Birmingham midfield, and we were crap then. Nah. They pissed me off.
I can't
They
remember Watford.
They go through more managers than I've been through football tickets. You know, Jesus. Honestly, they've been
ridiculous, isn't it?
It's a madness. Honestly, it's an absolute madness.
We'll see Troy Deeney manager next season.
I mean, I'm not against that.
Troy Deeney and Ben Foster leading the touchline.
It's funny though, because like I say, we've got Lee Bowyer, Craig Gardner, and you know there's rumours of Kevin Phillips coming to join us in the coaching staff. We're literally gonna have the 2011 coaching staff from the Carling Company. Funny enough, I remember I was
Obafemi Martin as well.
He could play in the team right now. Right. Funny enough, I love EA for releasing that 86 Obafemi Martin's card.
I didn't do him, me. I took
Scott Dan as well.
Scott Dan.
What a man. Best defender in the Premier League ever. Do you agree on that?
Scott Dan?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
what a player.
You're a madman if you don't think that. You're a madman.
Well, the centre back don't have 5-star skills in the Premier League as a defender. Exactly. No one.
I remember Nick Pope's birthday card.
Oh, last year. What a man.
We've had another unpopular opinion come through on the comments. I've just refreshed it.
Why, as it comes in?
We're going up in the world. Right, this is from
like Jeff Stelling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where we going, Eddie? Where we going?
News incoming up. I was just gonna end the podcast now, and I don't need to. LFC. I got my
Where we going?
Sky Sports Soccer Saturday. I absolutely love it.
Class, isn't it?
It was absolutely amazing. But I remember when the West Brom thing, at the West Brom game with the Lewis Dunk free kick.
Oh yeah.
I was pissing myself with the way Paul Merson and Jeff Stelling were going. Because he just kept going back and forth to go to look at the screen. And he was funny though, because they all kept
shocking,
going.
wasn't it?
They'll give a goal, yeah, they'll give a goal. Nope, they haven't give a goal. I love. What? Okay, you know. Okay, well, before I go in this unpopular opinion, who's your favourite? Would you say, and who do you hate, or maybe not hate, but you know, who's your least? When you see them on the panel, you're like,
I
oh,
just
God.
love. Well, I mean, I just love Jeff Stelling. Me, I just
Yeah.
think he's class.
Yeah, I think
He's unreal.
I like Clinton as well.
Clinton Morris, yeah.
Ex-Blues player, probably the main reason why I like
Who
him.
don't I like?
I
think I like them all.
I love the banter between Jeff Stelling and Bianca. I find that quite
Bianca
funny.
Westwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow her on Twitter. What a woman. Woman of the people.
I don't like, what is it?
I don't know
Is
what
his
I like.
name
I don't like.
Sheffield?
You know the guy with the he's like he's right small and he's got like
Phillips?
I don't know. He's got a right croaky voice and he's got like blonde hair. He sometimes commentates on championship games.
I'm trying to think. Blonde hair.
I'm gonna have to research it. Right. Soccer.
I hate Don Goodman.
Yes. Where are we looking? Oh, it's all old ones still. Let's see, 2020. It's not Tony Cotty. Nah, I can't be him.
No, it's not that guy. He's in Bond.
I want to see them all. Right, where is it? Quick. Oh, I can't remember his name. I don't know it.
I'm trying to think now. I can't think of anyone who's blonde anyway. Is he a woman?
Nah.
Because I was thinking of I can't remember her name now. But she's quite good actually, the woman. Blonde.
He sometimes covers championship games.
I always watch I always watch Sky Soccer Saturday unless if Blues are the main feature on Sky, which you know I actually prefer Soccer Saturday to be honest.
I'm in the mud here. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
It'll probably come to you at like 11 PM at night, just going to you. Like,
Probably, yeah.
That's what it's like.
No, it's gone. Wait, it went over here. I don't know. I'll move on. I want to keep waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some research as well.
It comes to me.
McCoist?
What's his first name? It actually might be him.
Ali McCoist?
Oh no, I like him. No,
yeah,
no,
Ali
I like.
McCoist. He's blonde. Well, kind of. You know, if he gets the unpopular opinion.
Forget it. Yeah, I don't know.
This is from a Liverpool fan, right? So obviously, like I said, he probably knows a lot more than. See, he's commenting on a Liverpool player. Robertson is overrated. Robertson.
That's from a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, that's from a Liverpool fan. He's Swedish.
I no.
I've nicknamed him Ivan Sonic because he looks like Ivan Sonic.
I don't think he's overrated.
I think he's class considering where he came from as well.
Yeah.
No offense, but
very rated.
coming from a
£8 million.
relegation side. There's Robertson going for £8 million and Harry Maguire going for 80. Oh dear.
Right, we don't.
He's been phenomenal.
Still in.
I think he's been phenomenal for Liverpool personally.
Yeah, I don't think he's overrated at all. I think he's very rated.
I think he's
fairly
underrated.
rated.
Yeah.
I mean, this year he hasn't been great, but
then again, most
none
of
of them
Liverpool's
have.
squad ain't been this good this year, to be honest.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't think he's overrated at all. Not one bit. I think he's been one of was he been one of Liverpool's best players? I don't know. He's been consistently in the team like that. Tomiskas has never had a sniff in the team.
I don't know. Where did he even come from? Like, just because of the
Olympiacos, I think.
Has he even played for Liverpool?
A couple of times. I think I watched. I feel like I remember him being absolutely terrible, but I can't remember who it was for or who against.
The EFL have just apologised for the Blues penalty that got given against us last night. Well, not last night, previous night. Yeah, that's going to help, isn't it? Apologising.
Yeah, that's what does my head in that. What's that going to do us now, yeah?
Yeah. Just give us the extra 2 points.
That United game against Sheffield United, the Billy Sharp nudge shouldn't have been a goal, but Martial's goal should have stood.
Yeah.
Oh, that helps a lot now.
Yeah.
Just had a 2-1 loss, and apparently 2 of the goals should have been reverted, but no.
It's annoying.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's
helps
annoying.
now.
Like Cranker put it perfectly when Crank was there. I don't say many things about positive, but he said it perfectly. We've had so many apology letters this year about these decisions. They don't help. They don't give us points.
Exactly.
What's the point?
Just make them look even worse.
Yeah. It's like, we apologise, for... Okay, because then you apologised. It was literally like the last kick of the game. Can you give us the extra 2 points? No. Did they even have the power to overturn it? I don't do they?
Oh, sorry?
Do they even have the power to overturn it?
No, you can't.
Bastards.
Stupid, but yeah, I know.
This video has been demonetised. Yeah.
It's what referees do to you. What's they do to you?
There were some alright unpopular opinions, but there were some, bad ones at the same time.
Yeah, there were some good conversations, but some people, I think some of them had a bit of, I don't know, as I said, stir the pot.
Yeah. It's all down to opinion at the end of the day. I don't think Pie's world class personally, but
I don't think anyone does. I don't think whoever wrote it does.
Yeah, he didn't write. Yeah, I know the answer, but let's just put it down. I'm trying to think of another unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinions, right? I haven't got a clue. Can't think of any.
I'm trying to think of one related to the championship. Okay. Bayern with Lewa fully fit would have won against PSG.
Oh, 100%. Oh my god, that angers me so much. Ow, just done my knee.
Did you want Bayern to win?
Yeah, who wants PSG to win? I think the only people I want PSG to win are just Man City fans because it's like the blooming brother.
Does he ever road to the final? Does the PSG ever road to the final?
Draxler got one, hasn't he? I think.
Navas? Or did he get a group stage?
No, I think it's Draxler.
Draxler.
Yeah.
What's the point of Julian Draxler? He's been linked to Arsenal every season, every single transfer.
He's been linked to them since he were at Schalke.
Yeah.
Schalke being relegated. Do you see the fans went chasing after him?
Yeah, I saw that.
Talk about Barmy Army there.
Just put some Benny Hill music.
Chasing them down. That was mad though. That is terrible.
I saw it just two. Was it Codicy that to Mustafi, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
It was so
darting.
funny.
Imagine that. You're just in Germany walking out. Oh, it's Mustafi. Then you look back and there's about 20 fans opposite end of the street, just running. What's going on?
It's so funny as well because you just see them legging it. Then you see about 50
You just
fans
see 'em
just
up at road.
charge. But then again, all
crazy.
Kolasinac could have just stood there and just took it like a man.
In it, Kolasinac stands up to a man with a knife, but
Yeah.
can't take a few fans. Just says sorry.
It was so funny, wasn't it? Like, oh, I'm sorry, that is ridiculous from their fans. Because their fans are upset, but Jesus,
In the Champions
that's
League
two
last
them
year.
players. That was mad.
Yeah. Champions League last year, Bundesliga 2 next year.
Oh, it's mad. Honestly, it really is generally
Ridiculous, isn't it?
It really is mad. You know, for a club like.
And this is why the Super League shouldn't go on. Because anything can happen. Let's not get into that. I feel like the ship sails with that.
Yeah, I honestly, we could sit here for quite a while, you know.
Yeah.
Going on about, you know, how much we But then again, what can we go on? We all agree we hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's a madness.
It says a lot when the fans of the clubs as well are absolutely in outrage.
Yeah.
Like, it's criminal what they tried to do.
It is.
And it's going to take a bit more of an apology to get fans back on. We're sorry. Oh yeah. Sorry.
It annoys
You
me.
wouldn't have been
You just look at the apology video and they're like, have you watched the Liverpool one?
Yeah.
Oh my.
One. Oh.
Just get rid of him.
You could literally see. I know you could see the lies.
Yeah.
Every word he was saying is so scripted. I'd be surprised if he even wrote that script. Like the United apology, a letter. I doubt it even Joe Glazer even wrote it.
Probably.
The man doesn't know how an offside rule, so how's he going to apologise to?
I read somewhere that what was it? Ed Woodward, he left because of the Super League. I doubt
Nah, that's Glazer's throwing him under the bus.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's him trying to get from underneath the bus.
Yeah, because let's face it. Oh, I watched a football chant the other videos about Ed Woodward. It was quite. What was it?
Bonfire one.
No, it was in He's Gonna Die.
Yeah. It's a bonfire when it's gonna build a bonfire, throw Ed in the middle and burn the fucking lot.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it got pretty hostile, let's say.
Right, I'm just going back on my community page. According to the FIFA community, I put out something best gold rare card in the game. So normal gold rare. Who do you say it is?
Ronaldo.
Right, 23% said Neymar. 21% said Mbappe. 9% said Ronaldo. 6% said Varane. 42% said Femi
Varane.
Martins.
Is he a rare gold?
Yeah, I put him there. I put it there. I said Femi Martins wink face, and everyone voted for it.
Come on. Nah, I'll take it back. Varane, he is the best card to ever exist. Like, that you don't even have to press a button and he's tackling people. That's how good he is.
Harry Kane or lower? It's a tough one. It really is. Because Kane reminds me a lot of Jukovic. He scores and assists a lot.
Yeah, I think I'd take Lever though. I just think.
Yeah, Lever's a better finisher. But I think I'd
could
rather
just-
Harry Kane
I don't
than the
know.
team.
I don't know. I'd like that. I genuinely don't know.
Who's winning the UCL?
Oh,
I've
I
got a
said
stinking
it.
feeling it's going to be
Chelsea. I think Chelsea. I think there's going to be a story this season. Chelsea are going to be there lifting it. Imagine that. How good would it be, right? PSG beat City, Chelsea beat Real Madrid, Chelsea beat PSG in final, and Thomas Tuchel lifts the UCL against his old club.
Oh, imagine.
That sacked him this season. Imagine that. That'd be class.
Nah, that's written in the stars, that is.
It is.
Oh
Imagine
my,
that.
I didn't even realise that. I completely forgot about that.
Exactly. I thought about it like the other day, and like Thomas Tuchel got sacked by PSG, and he could lift the Champions League against PSG.
That is mad.
He got sacked for not doing the thing he's just done with another club.
Do you like
That
tomatoes?
would be unbelievable. Tomatoes? Absolutely not.
Don't you?
No.
It's very split that, because I did a poll where they put... I do these random polls, to be honest. I don't know if you ever see them, but...
Yeah, sometimes.
I just put, do you like tomatoes? You put 56 people said yes.
Nah,
Are you a
not
citrus person?
It's
like, do you like lemon, lime, and pineapple?
Yeah, I love a good lemon. Can't lie. I don't make faces me with sourness. Just weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, I think that's all the unpopular opinions. Let me just refresh the page again. Have we got another one? No, we haven't. Great. Yeah, are we done or?
I think that's a good way to stop. I think you should name this unpopular opinion waffle.
Yeah,
it's just pure waffle. Unpopular opinions and waffle.
That's basically what I've been doing, to be honest, yeah. But I'm enjoying it. 100%. You'll definitely be on again sometime.
Absolutely. We have got a few ideas, haven't
we? We could do like an end of the season thing where I could get a lot of Premier League fans on that watch the channel, and we could just talk about the end of the season, all our thoughts, and could recall a few special matches. But anyway, mate, thank you for coming on.
Mate, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Take care, mate.
You too. See you later.
Well, people, I hope you guys have enjoyed this podcast. If you guys have, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Love every single one of you, and hope you guys have an amazing day. See ya.